Breaking inputs coming in. Prime Minister Narendra Modi speaks to Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik on the phone, and in fact, the Chief Minister briefed the Prime Minister about the latest situation, in particular the treatment of the victims. The Chief Minister has assured that all the possible measures, all the possible steps have been taken to save lives of injured passengers in different hospitals. Doctors, medical students are working round the clock to save lives, and in fact, remember, locals were the first responders, so the locals also joined the rescue efforts. At this point of time, we're getting you these visuals. The latest on ground is that both the union ministers are present at the accident site. Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnav and Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan as well, in conversation with each other about the restoration work. We have Arunil joining us from the Howrah railway station. Let's go across to him. The focus, of course, of all the authorities at this point of time, Arunil, is on one hand the restoration work on the accident site, on the other hand providing relief and care to the victims, to the survivors.
Well, there is an information, Swati, that we are getting from the government of Odisha as well. Naveen Patnaik, the CM of Odisha, basically has spoken to PM Modi. That's what we understand. So a briefing has been made by the Odisha CM about what kind of rescue operations, relief work that has been conducted. It is also mentioned that several doctors, students and good Samaritans basically have come forward to donate blood. At this kind of a juncture, when so many people have suffered some serious injuries, the requirement of blood, the provision of blood also becomes very paramount. So yes, it is heartening to know that several people have come forward. The government of Odisha has basically made that kind of an arrangement, and several doctors, medical practitioners, several trainee doctors, as well as several government officials are involved in this mammoth rescue operations that has been conducted at Balasore, basically in Odisha. Now at present I'm reporting from Howrah as well. In some time, in around an hour, another train from Balasore will be expected to reach here, carrying passengers, injured passengers from there. Till now around 4 such trains have reached Howrah yesterday only. Until 4 a.m. trains basically were coming, and from here the affected passengers are taken to different districts in West Bengal. We'll speak to one such authority. आप यहाँ पे बैठे हो, आप बताओ कि पहला रेस्क्यू, आपका जो फर्स्ट रिस्पांस क्या हो रहा है जब भी पैसेंजर्स यहाँ पर आ रहे हैं, कैसा आप रिस्पॉन्ड कर रहे हो? पहले
हम तो देखा, पहला वो जो यहाँ है ना, वो पेशेंट देखा है, और वहाँ पर दोनों आदमी है, तीनों आदमी जाएगा बिहार में, जसवंतपुर ट्रेन से आया है, वो लोग तीनों आदमी जाएगा बिहार में। ट्रेन का टाइम है 3:45 PM.
Yes, so yeah, basically the passengers who've been coming here, they have been sent to different districts in West Bengal.
Right.
And if anybody needs immediate medical treatment, the first aid treatment has been provided at the Howrah railway station as well. But coming to the main accident site where the rescue operations have been conducted till now as well, Ashwini Vaishnav basically confirmed, saying that the mortal remains of people basically who had died, that has been recovered by the railway authorities, but efforts are till now been made to ensure that if at all anybody is left behind, he or she can be retrieved. When it comes to the injured as well, more than 900 of these injured passengers have been taken to several of these local hospitals around the Balasore area. An accident of a very mammoth level, one of the worst accidents that India has experienced, and now at present, at least the focus is definitely is on restoration, is on relief, and is to save as many lives as possible. But yes, what caused exactly this horrific accident? Ashwini Vaishnav at least has confirmed, basically saying that they know the exact reason, they know the root cause. We can only hope that the Indian Railways and Government of India acts on that root cause, and such kind of a horrific and very heart-wrenching accident can be averted in the future.
Absolutely. Arunil, stay on with us. We will take more updates from you. For the moment, I believe we have some live reaction coming in.
लगातार यहाँ पे रिस्टोरेशन का काम चल रहा है। मंत्री जी रात को यहाँ पे थे। जिस तरह से ये काम चल रहा है, क्या कहना चाहिए तब तक ये?
देखिए, मैं फिर आज इस घटना के ऊपर अत्यंत कष्ट के साथ दुख जताता हूँ, अपना समवेदना सारे मृतक परिवारों के प्रति है, जो आहत हुए हैं, जो विभिन्न हॉस्पिटल में हैं, जो घर लौटे हैं, सभी की चिंता हम लोगों के पास है। और कल प्रधानमंत्री जी सबको संभालने के लिए खुद आए थे और हमारी दायित्व बनती है कैसे ये नॉर्मलसी बढ़े, कहीं नॉर्मलसी हो जाए। रिस्टोरेशन काम भी शुरू हो गया है, आप देख रहे हैं तेजी से कैसे ये काम हो रहा है। मेरा पूरा भरोसा है हम नॉर्मलसी की ओर बढ़ रहे हैं और रेस्क्यू काम कल से हो गया था। कुछ लोगों की जान गई है, अत्यंत कष्ट की खबर है ये, और सभी को जो आहत हुए हैं सबकी चिंता किया जा रहा है। फ्री ट्रेन चलाया गया है, लॉजिस्टिक की व्यवस्था किया जा रहा है, घर तक कैसे वो जल्दी ही पहुंचे उसकी रेलवे की ओर से सब चिंता किया जा रहा है।
अभी तक क्या डेथ कैटेगरी में थी कि अगर बात करें क्या नंबर?
शायद जो यहाँ का जो, क्योंकि इसके एक डेथ की एक प्रक्रिया जो यहाँ मैंने कल स्थानीय प्रशासन से समझ पाया, शायद उसी प्रक्रिया के अंदर 270 कुछ प्लस ऐसा नंबर आ रहा है। लेकिन इतने बड़े हादसा में एक आधा शायद कुछ लोग क्रिटिकल कंडीशन में मेडिकल में भी है, भगवान उनको और जल्दी स्वस्थ कर दे।
लगातार अपोजिशन जो है राजनीति के तौर पर इसको क्रिटिसाइज कर रहे हैं। आज अधीर रंजन चौधरी आए तो ममता बनर्जी।
देखिए, मैं इस क्षण में कोई राजनीतिक भाषण नहीं कहना चाहता हूँ। हमारी देश की रेलवे ये बहुत एक सदियों का संगठन है, उसकी कॉम्पिटेंसी पे हमें भरोसा है। इस प्रकार के हादसा होने के बाद जो इंक्वायरी प्रक्रिया होती है उसी को हम सब पहले भी निर्भर किए हैं, इस बार भी हम भरोसा कर रहे हैं। एक बार रेलवे अपना लॉजिकल इंक्वायरी कर ले, फिर उसकी घटना की, जैसे कल मैं इतना आज दोहराऊंगा, प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कहा कि हमें इसको गंभीरता से लिया है और हम सभी को किसी को उसमें से कोई इन्वॉल्व हुआ व्यक्ति को हम उसमें से छोड़ेंगे नहीं। नहीं, मैं आज की विषय में इतना ही कहना उचित मानता हूँ।
So there you heard Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, who just a while back was speaking to Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnav. He was present on the accident site, and Dharmendra Pradhan there saying that normalcy is being restored, and he also spoke about the various measures that the government is undertaking to ensure best facilities being provided to the victims, to the survivors. Arunil is with us on the broadcast. He constantly has been getting us the latest updates and reports from the Howrah railway station where hundreds of survivors were taken. Arunil, we are getting live reactions from union ministers. Dharmendra Pradhan spoke about normalcy being restored. Of course, that was in context of the restoration work. Okay, before that, Arunil, let me quickly go across to Adrija since she's joining us from near the accident site. Adrija, Dharmendra Pradhan there, after taking stock of the situation and speaking to Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnav, says normalcy is being restored.
Well, absolutely. You see, I would just like to show you the visuals from here. As you can see that the work is going on. The cranes are here on site, right in front of me. As you can see, that work is going on, and people are there. So what exactly they're doing at the moment is that the electric wires are there, and they're trying to cut the electric wires off and remove the coach after cutting it off, because we have also seen how electric poles had also fallen down along with the derailment of the coaches. The electric poles had also fallen down below. So these electric wires will be cut off, and then coaches will be taken and put aside. I will also show you one more thing from here. There is also beside it there are places where the coaches have been already removed and kept aside from the track. Back there you can see people are working there, so huge group of people already working there, but you can see that a coach is kept aside from the track. So the work of that normalcy and clearing the track up is already on. One track, as I was showing you earlier, also is already being cleared, and the cranes are on spot. The coaches have been put aside now. So hopefully, as soon as possible, normalcy will be brought back. And also at the same time, we are expecting that by Wednesday morning, the entire situation will come to normal. But at least by this afternoon, one track is cleared. And,
absolutely, Anuja. Now, as far as the opposition is concerned, the opposition leaders have constantly been targeting the centre, the railway minister, demanding his resignation. But since you're reporting from the accident site, tell us about the role that the railway minister is playing on ground, because he's been camping there ever since he reached the accident site.
Well, absolutely, railway minister is there. He's inspecting the entire location that is going on. He's inspecting, I beg your pardon, he's inspecting the entire action that is going on. We also saw him walking on the tracks a few times ago. And of course, he's personally looking into the entire restoration process. He's personally ensuring that, all services have been deployed here. Many NDRF, SDRF teams are here working around the clock to ensure as soon as possible the normalcy is brought back. Today morning, we saw that the Congress leader of West Bengal, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, had also reached the location. He also inspected and he saw the tracks, the situation, and he also have now what the opposition leaders are saying, that because Ashwini Vaishnav had stated that the root cause has already been found. The opposition leaders are demanding to know what exactly is the reason, who is actually responsible for this entire incident, and therefore after that, after only that is known, and because Ashwini Vaishnav is the rail minister and such a very tragic incident happening, we have not seen anything of this magnitude in the last 10 years, and of course huge incident, huge tragic incident happening. Hence, opposition parties definitely targeting the railway minister.
Absolutely. In fact, all the government officials and ministers are assuring that action will be taken against those who are responsible. Let's go across to Arunil now for the latest. Yes, Arunil, over to you. Arunil, if you can hear me, go ahead, please.
Well, but Swati, yes, basically Ashwini Vaishnav has made a very significant statement, the railway minister. He has revealed the reason of this horrific crash, basically saying that change in the electronic interlock system, basically the digital signal system that are being operated introduced by the Indian Railways just recently, there was a fault in that. That is what Ashwini Vaishnav basically is saying over here. The exact technicalities of it can be understood via a rail expert or via an engineer, of course. But yes, a change in the signal systems is what is being seen. A fault in the signal systems is what has been seen as the major cause of this accident. We can hope that this is mended and rectified in such a manner that in the future, at least, this kind of a horrific accident or a crash can be averted. Now, coming to the report that we've been filing from the Howrah railway station, this is where maximum of the passengers, basically at least from the West Bengal region, are being brought over here. In some time, a train can be expected to reach here at the Howrah railway station in another 1 hour, and subsequently after that, around 2 hours after that, another train can be expected. Passengers who have been arriving here, they have been taken to different districts across West Bengal, where if they are injured, they obviously their wounds have been tended, and then they have been taken to their homes in various various districts of West Bengal. Remember, the train Coromandel Express basically
Absolutely.
departed
In fact,
from
the electronic
Shalimar in
interlocking
West
system
Bengal
had
to
replaced the
many of
mechanical signaling system. And one of the USPs of this is to provide passenger safety and security. We'll discuss this further. We have Aishwarya and Nyamika joining us as well on the broadcast. But first up is a very short break. Lot more lined up on the other side.